Welcome on back and gather round, gang. It's time for some more Total War Warhammer 3 and Part 10 of our Pox Makers of Nurgle Realms of Chaos campaign. We are here in the Realm of Khorne, and we have been attacked by a wandering batch of zombies who so badly wish to be fallen for experience. That's just the way it is. We could just go ahead and auto-resolve this one, but I think we want to fight it ourselves to lose even less. The only real threats here are the Cairn Wraiths and the Crypt Ghouls, but they're only dealing around 40 weapon strength, which is going to be dropped by 25%. On top of just the massive melee defense that we have here, so we'll see if the zombies even make it in. This should be a fun kind of a Nurgly Legionary versus the zombified hordes. And then there's two other armies that are likely to attack us. Let's do this. Alright. We are here in Khorne's realm once again, and these are a whole bunch of maps that sadly don't ever get to see the light of day because they're in the Realms of Chaos. But look, we've got kind of a smaller citadel of Khorne and the rising rocks. All the Realms of Chaos maps are awesome. Hopefully they get a chance to. Oh, what is this? It's the fiery magma toilet. That is also a skull. That's what you want to avoid at all costs. The Khornate brand of infinite lava. Yes. So we do have the high ground here, and we have some pretty nasty choke points that I'm going to use. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and have ourselves a bit of a killer box. These undead have nothing in terms of missiles, so we are going to... what's the word? We're going to bully them. That's what we're going to do. Bullying with Nurgle. You aren't stinky enough. Look at these guys. They don't smell. They wash their hands. Now, we got the Plague Bears. We'll have them kind of snake around if we need. Little Lords. I'm not sure if we want you to catch the enemy. Yeah, we can just let you catch the enemy. We need to. That's the other question. I'd prefer not to, that way we can keep them all as intact as possible. Kugath, come up front. Reindeer off to the side a little bit. They've got no flyers, so we can just kind of drop our drones in wherever we want. Wherever we want. Let's go ahead and have trolls regenerating in the back line. Shrine here. Our new beast, which needs to level up quickly. Elsewise, we're going to leave you out in the cold. All the heroes over here. Your job is going to be anti-necromancer. Same thing with the other two. Just drop the raids and visitations, and the necromancer should decide that fighting is not for him. In a hurry, mind you. Guard mode for you, group. And I'm going to send Kugath just to go bully saved. Go give him a hug. You can go do the same to these Cairn Wraiths. Go ahead and follow them as well. Is this, like, supposed to be blood? Yeah, there's a pool of blood. Very clear, though. Look at him run. Kugath, we're actually gonna have you just kind of sit up here. Keep throwing stuff at people where you can. Like these Cairn Wraiths here, they need a hug. They think they're tough. Let's wait for the other ones to come on around. We can hit them with a Blight Boil. You go give the raids and visitations to saved back here. He'll find out quickly he is not saved. Oh, no, we don't even need the Blight Boil. Let's go Scroll of Blast for these Cairn Wraiths. Anything that's magic that we can pretty much just cast for free, here for it. Did you already use it? Go, Scroll of Blast. All of the Plague Artillery doing serious work. I guess he's not here for it. Scroll of Blast, then add to this poor fool. Now we drop off the Nurglings. Kill those Cairn Wraiths for me. Weaken them as they come through. The Noxbringer just off on the side here is a nightmare for them. Come up a little bit further. I highly doubt they're going to move their entire line to deal with you. But they might. You two should be able to drop in here and deal with him, no problem. In fact, who has the Blight Boil? What a good opportunity we have. Detonate. No, there's no escape. They tried to run now. That's 4.5 units gone like that. Should also... Oh, we have the Force of Thunderstorm, yes. Or it's too late. Lightning and Plague work together. Ugath, go stop them for a moment. I do also love watching them walk into the... Okay, well, we're gonna watch the Thunderstorm, of course. Scores the ground. Was it leaving vortexes as well? Beautiful. Everyone else, though, walking right into the grenades and getting destroyed. The perfect plague. Yeah. So you always hope you spawn right next to the undead. They are simple. Pretty good one for us to save, too. Nurgle goodness stew. Yes. The best naming convention. Alright, somehow in that battle we still ended up losing one. Probably to friendly fire, I can't lie. It could have been one of these raw flies, though. I think we had 8 to start. That's fine. We can go ahead and devour them. 2% replenishment, which is more units than we went into that battle with. And no one else wants to fight, really. Loose Tooth and Gold Tooth have confederated, so the teeth are now capped with gold. No longer loose teeth. Saved slain, the wandering dead, of course, with them. Marrow Mucha Dodluck. Yeah, dealing with the ogres is going to be a nightmare. However, we have expert charge defense on all of our demons, so it should actually be a lot easier. I'm surprised they didn't come after us. No one else is really taking to the realms. I said we're gonna probably see Katerin. We're gonna worry about her in a moment. Let's go pick up the Tree of Souls weapon. Or actually, which one's better here? Alien Soul. I wish it would let me see what the items do. Since no one's here, I'm also worried about getting snaked. So we will come on in. Terminal Infection. Speed for Plague Bearers, Nurglings, melee attack and missile resist. Putrid Resistance. Cankerous Speed. Go Terminal Infection. 5 more melee attack, 15% more speed, and some missile resistance. Which layers nicely with their physical. Now facing, like, missiles from the Empire is going to be a joke. Sisters of Avalorn will always be a problem, but from the Empire they won't be. Unless we gotta deal with Elspeth. Grab the Tree of Souls. Ugath does love him a tree. Dangling from the Tree of Souls are all manner of weapons and ordnance. Perching and oft-times flying around the tree are a murder of ghostly crows, victims of the weapons that hang from its branches. Will you add to the flock? We get the Bane Spear, which has a kind of uber-strong Flock of Doom effect. Nice. And a Corn Corruption. And we're not so scared of corn. In fact, we're here to beat his friend's cheeks and steal all his weapons. Alright, so now that we've got that, the Doomsinger is actually perfectly fine on you. Ranger's Axe. Excellent. Oh, is it locked to Kugath? No, probably not. Hang on. We don't want him to have the Bane Spear, we want him with necrotic missiles. Yes, the Bane Spear goes to, like, Voxtrog. Or... yes. Vengeance. The Bane Spear of Vengeance. Love to see everyone else is kind of struggling with the not the undead. Go away.
Address me as sir.
Address me as sir.
Cultist.
We didn't close it in time, and here comes an army that's going to be ignoring our foes. I kind of want to leave the rift up, though.
I worship the earth.
Oh, good, he's got Ulrika with him. I guess the only thing we can do is just slow him down a bit. Plus replenishment. I thought that was movement. Critical failure. Oh, Emil, you are just the worst. Simply the worst. Let the Buboes rupture 200 growth and 20% less construction time. It doesn't say it locks you down, but that one seems like it absolutely would. Oh no, you give it to a settlement. Really? Well, the sewers are already going up to the Great Blight Oak. So we can't make that cheaper, although that would have been insane. Alright, Tomercon. Military Alliance. Gotta give you 4,000 gold? No. Join your war against Goldtooth? I think not. Alright then. My Gungus, I don't know if we necessarily need to replenish. Let's see. Nah, we're good. So we'll just sneak across. Was there a corn rift here? Where'd this guy come from? Oh, he was just a rebellion. Yeah, I think we go all in on dealing with the forces of order here, so... But you had March to try to lure them in for that ambush. They likely won't, but we'll still try. Sunken sewers, we don't really need the growth. We don't really have anything else under our control. We can hang on to that one. Wreckage Rock is about to go up to tier 3, but I think that's when Katarin's going to strike. She is guaranteed it's somewhere here in the shadows. I don't want to keep you around for that long, Garrulus, but their insistence on taking Krakadorden from us is kind of funny. There's some things we can do here.
You dare give me orders?
So what I'm going to do is stop upgrading and offer this over to you. Am I going to necessarily worry about all of this? No. Nope, I am just interested in 11,000 gold. Thanks, sir. We'll put it to good use, don't you worry. Alright, then we, skip through and pass the turn. Outpost for the Nurgle host, or the Maggot host. You really just can't get anything in terms of units. Let's go ahead and pop one into the City of Splinters. We're only ever going to get the first tier of units, but that's fine. We'll make do. Alright. We pass. What's going on, Akrak? You finally are showing your face? Non-aggression pact? No. I want the opportunity to betray you and not get in trouble. Alright, attacked by Ormgard Axebreaker. Yeah, this one is a little bit more of an actual fight. But since the Corn Warriors are still quite slow, we can set Kugath and the artillery to try to take out the Skull Crushers, and then turn to work on the infantry from there. That, and they've got no bloodletting, so... Oh no, they're at maiming. More Corn Corruption, but only a little bit. Let's show them if this is actually Nurgle's realm. Alright. See, now a double choke point battle with the Lore of Life sounds just perfect. Here's what we'll do. Festering Stooges over here. Want to make sure as many of those the Cornates are drawn in as we can. Over here, we'll go Nurglings on one side. Really bunched up. Yeah, this is the Nurgle of Doom. Let you fill in the blanks. And then we go Beast of Nurgle in the center here. It's all for tactics, I promise. And then you up front, Kugath up front, and then we have the Noxbringer on this side. Alright, thrones here. And now there's pretty much nothing the enemy can do to us. Trolls, I'm actually gonna have you sit up front too. Trolls and Nurglings up front is a terrifying combo. And then they also have to survive the hand grenades. Dude's over, Rider's over. They're all on that side. I think they will try to flank us a little bit. But if not, I'll just circle a couple of these guys here. Yeah, there we go. Kugath with the first shot. With someone in the Nurgling time just to slow him down. No missiles. Who did I grab? No, bad. Brother. They've got no missiles, so we can actually send... Where are my drones with the grenades? You in to hit Ormgard. to do some pretty serious damage. So stop those crushers.
Infection is inevitable. Decimate them.
Speaking of go stop those crushers, we'll wait, but we'll have a good opportunity there too. Here they come. The fools. Which side are you on? This one? Good. Let's go ahead and send you right in to kill these warhounds. Not quite close enough. And then what we'll do is we'll just have the Curse of the Leper. It's cost 7. Have that spread around. So if they charge, they are going to be taking more damage to their guys than ours. Same thing over here. Sail on forward and go over the Curse of the Leper. This location. Weaken them all, detonate the Nurglings, summon in some friends. Slaughter Ormguard.
Spirit corruption.
There we go.
My
And
experiment.
now they're doing nothing. Heal our guys up front here. Drop Ormguard with a bit of Nurgle Magic Storm of Renewal is available. We'll just drop that over here. Come on away, you charge through. This poor guy's gone. Just having a field day. We can drop a Blight Boiler right here. That gets rid of a ton of Cornates. Big Clap of Doom, and then... Hey, look, what's that under your feet? It's tentacles! And other things. Lore of Shadows ready to go. Excellent. I'm thinking our enemies here are they're just done. Haven't lost control, their regeneration keeping them intact. Drop the fecundity over here. Oh, that was the wrong side. Although they walked into it, they're just getting obliterated. Some more Blight Boys. Weaken everything here. Let's chuck into the Chaos Warriors. Salvadors are a problem. We got you two. And that's what you do with Khorne. You set up a stop block and you get in their way. It says we lost something. I'm sure it was. Not sure what it was actually. Oh, you're here? Good. We'll go ahead and get a normal Curse of the Leper, and that can just bounce around to these poor fools. Blast into them. Noxbringer took a bit of damage, but... Beautiful choke point battle. You guys gotta deal with the spawn, which then would just set the whole team to attack the spawn. They should go away pretty quickly. The Circle of Life. Excellent. Over on this side, we will continue to pursue, but that is the battle. Alright, every single battle, one falls. It was a Nurgling this time, the Little Lords. Oh, what are you, 15? 16, 17. Little Lords, 17. Lose a unit, they're weak. Unfortunately, they just had to show us they're in this battle. Like, hang on now, that hardly makes sense. There are a ton of rebel armies knocking around right now. Fruit of the God, and plant it in the fields or consign it to the sewers. We've already done this one a couple times, so we will go ahead and get some toads. Supervisors, we can move further, and the Blood God has now entered the Exiles of Khorne. Well, that's not good. Rebel Sorcerer for the Seducers, and the Blood God's realm entered by Katerin. Well, I'm going to take the opportunity, Katerin, to kick you in the neck, so... Hope you don't mind.
Father Nurgle.
Yancy, time for you to get taken out by an auto-resolve. It's just your time, bud. Snooch on forward. And then send in the rid and clean one.
To die.
Time to die. No, it's not time to run. You heard him.
Pustules, bright
Well, we could at least catch this guy here. Or Mu Huang. One man against the world. He managed to take out 2 trolls. Well done. Can't even be mad. That's pretty impressive. The Gungas, you go into march. Come up alongside our ally here, and then we should be able to just drop into... We reach him. John, you are so lucky. So lucky. So, Sewer's almost maxed here. We got 5 more turns to wait, though. It's going to be quite some time. Extra infections or extra neural corruption. We don't really need any more neural corruption.
Cultist.
Yes, she did. Pull a fast one. She could have been just trying to avoid Garrulus here.
I will bring ruin.
I will bring ruin. It'll take 8 turns. We will not be able to keep it. Well, what we'll do is I'll chuck the money in here. We'll kind of bank it, and if the Kislevites show themselves, we'll just have to very quickly change our tactics there. Alright, beautiful. Who hasn't moved? Ugath? That's not gonna work. Oh, hello. Hello there, Katerin. Game, excuse me. Is this even allowed? Who let her make that army? Virulent Contagion is minus 40 defense, but it spreads to 5 enemies, as opposed to 20. So that's horrifyingly effective. You'd only get 2 of them. So Blade Shield here.
The rotting poxmaker.
Katerin somehow having the economy to summon in nothing but elemental incarnates of, I guess, elemental incarnates and ice worms. That's nuts. Infernal Champion. Wait, I don't think we can fight a Doomstack.
Unhand the Tsarina.
We bring grandfathers.
I mean, I do think we would win, but it's gonna be a brutal fight. We're gonna have to blob everyone up. We're gonna get hit with so many flocks of doom at the same time.
The motherland.
Yeah, that's gonna be a fight.
The perfect plague is within reach.
But I think it's one we want to go for. Katerin, lass. How about I drop your armor? Drop your armor. Make you get some corruption when you come on back, if you make it home. And then less melee attack. We summon in a cultist. Herald. Go meet Katerin.
They will wail.
They will. Okay, now time to harvest some more blood.
The plague weaver.
Heroic victory. Sacrifice a plague bearer. I kinda don't want to fight this one. So this is tempting. Like nothing like an army of elemental incarnates. I'm going to take the win. Cheeky, and these guys come back. Never punished. We will take the favor.
Bring them to
Kill for corn. Straight into the Brass Citadel. Do we have enough movement to encamp? We do. Makes that very worth it. I'm not gonna... You think I'm gonna fight that many elemental incarnates of beast? Wrong. And now we have to race Scarbrand through here, and he is cooking.
our most acceptable outcome.
Yeah, I don't like having to fight this army with a weakened Kugath.
Specimens
But we don't have a choice, so that's the way it is. Does Relentless Advance have an even higher chance? Yeah, let's go for the better chance for our demons to come back. We're gonna max that out.
I'll conquer.
Deadly Onslaught, so even if we lose, we still have a chance of not losing. That's the way.
I
Mentor for Ragnar, and then we'll circle to with Thickskin.
a most prudent
Hard to hit into miasma. It's a very good spell to use when it's chaining properly. And then do we let them attack us? We might. Do you have a plague that's actually decent right now? Melee defense and upkeep reduction? That's actually very good.
I must
Yeah, let's walk this way.
kill my plagues. The Plague Weaver.
Oh, that's a level of frustrating. I hit to mute real quick because I was coughing, and it just merged everyone.
Nurgle's grace preserved.
I'm so glad that we could summon units, but that's a nightmare, man. Okay, well, this gives us that opportunity.
Most acceptable.
Oh, that dismantles our entire core. 2 more of you.
Join
Let's see where we're sitting
the
at.
grandest experiment.
We lost one of our trolls, which we can't replace.
I must find you.
I mean, in that case, we may just go for Plague Ogres. We lost the trolls, we replaced them with something with Modesty Large. Or I can probably use some of our incubations. That's terrible. I was just trying to mute real quick. Yes, we come on home to the sunken sewers. And if we rush this, does it give us any more trolls? It should. This one will give us more plague grinders, though. Yeah, I'm thinking artillery over. We can do both. Very easily. Rush it. The horrifying squeals. Yeah, back to the realm of chaos. Where Kugath needs a squad. Actually, hang on, before we do that again, let's give him the Pestilent Growth. That way, recruitment, they come in with more health. We've already summoned in the Exalted, so it's too late now for them, but everyone else we can get in with more health. So a Soul Grinder.
More plague spreaders are useful.
More Plague Spreaders are useful. We combine our Nurglings, too.
Our most acceptable outcome.
Man, you know what? Let's go ahead and get rid of these Nurglings.
I
I was glad to have all we did.
I want
Bronco and the Angels of Decay. That's what we're bringing in. You want to fight? We can fight. Just keep ignoring these damaged buildings because there's nothing to it. We're just gonna keep losing them. All right. And like that, we pass the turn. We stabilized pretty well. We just have to wipe out the last of the forces of order here, and then we can fully devote to dealing with Katerin. Alright, our turn, and it is noon on a Wednesday, so the Tornado Sirens are going off as well. So the Alliance of Order, where did these guys come from? That's a bit of a nightmare. Valiant defeated those. Man. Okay, well, we can maybe win. We've got numbers, but most of our numbers are Nurglings, so they're gonna die a lot. It's the second squad that's the problem. Alright, well, let's see what we can do. Grid and Clean One has another chance, and the Avenger as well. Are you both Death Mages? You've got the Bane Spear, and then you're rolling with the Eternal Blades. We've got some really good heroes. We're gonna have to try to win on leadership. Fair enough? To the field. Alright, we return. I took a quick break to go have some pizza with the Lady Wizard, but we're back for a very brutal fight. Oh, they're behind us? Who's getting here first? We are, so we can at least turn and set up for them. Which is still going to be a nightmare just due to those Iron Breakers. Alright, well. Sure. We've got to dismantle these first guys pretty quickly. But where do we think they're going to deploy? I kind of want to set up over here. That we have one group to swoop in from this side, kind of roll that flank while these guys hold. we will definitely have to be doing some sacrificing. And thankfully not all these Nurglings have been named, so the ones that fall today can just be recycled. Alright, how do we want to do this though? Main plague bearers we want to be spread a bit here. We're going to end up blobbing, but we want to do so when the time is right. You all together, who all's on a horse? You two can actually move pretty dang quick. Oh, you're all on horses. Good. Small Chaos Steed. Big Chaos Steed. It's like a Chaos Shetland. The Nurglings I'm not really sure what we're going to do with, I can't lie. So what I'm probably going to do is have them back in the back. And have them kind of swarm in as things get going. Got a couple that can go with the flanks. Alright, let's get everyone in their groups. Infantry with Beast. All the big smashies, and let's get it going. So they're just going to make a square. Yeah, fair enough. They're going to advance. Let's go ahead and bring this group. I don't necessarily know that these guys can win on their own against what they're fighting. So let's take half of the group and bring them back over here. The other half.
Harbinger of rot.
And bring them back over here. To help. Highly doubt they're going to move across the field, but let's advance just to see. Depending on how cheeky the AI or the map wants to be. Nah, they're definitely just going to sit over there. If they just want to move back and forth and waste their vigor, that sounds perfect. So, reinforcements are here. Alright, let's get moving. Everyone on this side, attack. Hit the same unit. Charge in there and break them. Take out those Iron Breakers, you two go and advance on this side. Kill some Phoenix Guard for me. Just get in there. Take out those Crane Guns. Bog down the Gate Guard for me. Beautiful. Wand of Jet's going to give us a little bit of magic at a cost cooldown. And we'll just go over here and take out these guys before moving on to deal with the other army. Flies, come on back. Got the Eternal Blade, get that active. Heal everyone up in the area around here, and we can go for the Sundered Armor. Make sure we're winning. Go Bane Spear. Go ahead and get a stronger Stream of Corruption. Just watch the health bars delete. He can wait on through that side, no problem. Increase that melee defense. Give us some heals. Go ahead and pull back their Furies. You're not doing that well. Try to overwhelm the Great Gate Guard. There's only 90 of them, so we have a pretty good chance.
Spread Nurgle's love.
Spread Nurgle's love. Whoever's taking a good deal of melee damage, let's give them the Curse of the Leper and make that a brutal fight. Alright, looks like they are advancing now. They realize, oh no, we've got no choice. Indeed. Let's go ahead and move them around to this side, that we have ourselves a kind of wall to smash in with.
Exalted hero of Nurgle.
You need to give anyone terror, that only costs 4. Let's do that with... I don't like these Nurglings here. Furies, you drop in as well. His flank is being obliterated. Keep moving. Let's have all of the single entities, though, with the Iron Breakers further in. Or Shrine need to come back into these Nurglings. Entity, hurry up. Slow their Phoenix Guard. Yeah, we still have plenty of effects out of the field right now. Do we do their Spirit Leech? We do. Long definitely needs a Spirit Leech. Oh, those are the ones that are struggling over here. Drop the fecundity on them. Spirit Leech. Yeah, it's working out. Problem with an infantry-focused army is they are going to be quite slow. Go up top of the hill with some toads. Those do not go that way, that'd be big foolish. Nurglings, you roll up front. See if we can't convince them to come attack that way. Will these guys handle this group? Launch them. Another Bane Spear, go for that Wand of Jet. The damage is insane. Thank you, Corn. Crunch those hammerers. The Dragon Guard are terrified already. Alright, now then draw them back so we can try to disorient this group a bit. They will have no choice but to worry about their flanks, especially if we have troops around there. I hit him with a slowdown once again. We can't really, I don't think they have a formation anymore, so we're just gonna have to grab the whole group and send them. Oh, we can do like this. Oh no, they're all over the place, whoops. Well, that's a thing. React quickly. React quickly, wizard. Attack the Sword Masters, the Jade Warriors. Let's go ahead and send you around after Crane Guns. Kill those Crane Guns. As for this group, we'll just send them into these Phoenix Guard and move on from there. Go after Whirlers, you stop those Iron Drakes. If we lose some Furies, that's entirely fine. Earn and Slay. Let's have you two find a different target. Find a different target. No, Plague Bearers, you need to get in there. Stop that other group instead. Alright, they're good and disrupted. Send in the Nurglings. Alright, good. Nothing really is firing on us. Just a tidal wave of green, putrescent flesh. Heal them. We'll send all the heroes forward after this leader. You two go hit the Thunderers, though. Gotta stop that from doing anything good. Nurglings roll through. Have you help out with the Lord? I don't know if the Toads will win against him, so let's not send them that way. It would be a big old waste. Alright, Phoenix Guard handled, send them in. And the forces of order give up. Yeah, they stood no chance. Went way better than I thought. All of our buffs and damage over time abilities. Nurgle's big blob wins again. Alright, a couple big stomps of the feet, and we are finally wrapping up the Alliance of Order, who became a much larger thorn at our side than I would have expected. Grizz Guts moving on in. Yeah, no, I kind of expected that. This is going to be a nasty fight. Do we just want to give it to auto-resolve? Shoot, I think we do.
Battle
That's fine.
the ultimate.
Yes, I think we do. And Scarbrand's not going to come attack us, not in here right now, so... Ooh, Seasoned Campaigner is perfect. Speaking of, Gugath now has an incredible physique, but is smelling faintly of blood. Which is unfortunate, but it's really not that big a deal. Grizguts is gone, the Beast Catchers are gone, so now we can focus on hunting down the last of you two. 2 skill points gained, that's awesome. Let's go Bless by Blight on both cases for maximum upkeep production. For Karan, Acid Ichor is exciting, but nothing's better than just heals, so that's what we're going for. Heals and hard to hit.
Nurgle's beloved.
The cultists actually can use a bit more armor, so thick skin works for them. For you there, Scumglut. Hard to hit. Thick skin and Ragnar's melee tree is all done. The Indomitable just doesn't really matter. We'll grab it, of course, but it's not really changing things by much. Putrid Resistance gives it to Great Unclean Ones, that's what we want. Trolls, Great Unclean Ones, Beasts, and Soul Grinder. So with 5 additional melee attack, 12% weapon strength, and 5% ward save. Extra tanky. And then we'll make you a Chaos Commander as well, or we'll go Stench Ridden first. Stench Ridden Chaos Commander training. That's the way. Magungus, let's send you after a new Fang. They've split up to try to throw us off. It didn't work. He's down. We got ourselves a Charmed Shield.
It would please Nurgle.
It would please no. Keep our Lord fighting for as long as possible, and then the bell is used to once again uppercut them straight into the clouds. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take the gold. Rank gained. Which means multiple things here with Nurgle. We'll go Blight Boil to clear the path in case we need it.
Lord of stench.
Hard to hit.
Oh, wondrous
To
day.
Foe Seeker for these two cultists. And can we reach the last army there? John's running for his life. It won't save you. Really, we're gonna have to be worrying about Greasus soon too. Katarin's the immediate threat. And so that's where we'll be heading in next. So Magungus, you go ahead and hunt down Tianxi.
I bring the plague gift.
Sure. Let's send you up this direction. We could both close this for some experience and some gold, or we could send ourselves through it to get down to defend Krakatraki's ear. Which might end up being the call. Gugath, we need to wait one more turn before going for the final battle here.
Very well.
If Scarbrand beats us, though, it'd be an absolute shame.
Prepared. Nurgle's chosen.
It's like we go into this fight, our guys are not going to be full health. But if they die, we can just resummon them. So you know what? We're gonna go for it.
Grandfather's toxic.
The Gatekeeper demands bloodshed before facing you in the final battle. No, I think he is going to face me now. 8 additional defense, upkeep production. That's all fine, especially with how much we are negative at the moment. Yeah, we've got a kind of half-together army, but we'll make do. Onward. Heroic victory against the Gatekeeper. Our big concern is when we come back, we are going to be in Katarin's realm. And after the army we saw her field last time, it's going to be a nightmare, isn't it? Alright, survive a battle against this lad with a great big busted sword.
The brass citadel, the keep of the blood god, home of the Skull's throne. The citadel is guarded by 888 bloodthirsters, but we need only breach its outer defenses to draw out the gatekeeper. Start at the ruined fort, defeat its garrison, and capture the Icon of Ruin. This will give you a foothold and grant us supplies to reinforce for the struggle ahead. There are 2 other icons you will need to capture, and so dominate the battle. You have drawn the Blood God's gaze. Make sure you are worthy of his attention. Let the slaughter begin.
Let the slaughter... And then once again the music immediately cuts out. I think you're supposed to be able to see Corn in the background here. During this fight, whenever it flashes. I think you're meant to be able to see all the gods in the background, but I've never... Of course, as soon as we're there, he's not... I think he's something like right here. Well, wait just a moment. If there's no more lighting, I'm out. Well, I didn't see him, but my eyesight's terrible. Let's do the old murder. Yeah, I feel like these bloodletters are just going to charge us with maximum aggression, so let's go ahead and deploy like so. War Shrine fairly behind to catch some of that beautiful death juice, I guess. Not sure what it's collecting there, but it's letting them heal people more, so we're here for it. Drones back. See, now we've got the Angels of Decay and just some normies. These flanks are secure. In fact, we'll go ahead and secure both flanks. Charge in here at your own peril there, bloodletters. Excellent, yeah. So if these guys get too low, and in fact we may just teleport withdraw them to try to summon them back in. They may only summon back in with 18, which would be a bummer, but we might be able to regenerate these guys for their return back to Kislev. In fact, I'm going to try. Don't need you on fire at will. We actually have 2 of you now. Alright, perfect. Single entities and artillery. Infantry. Even the big smashy infantry type. Uncle Uncle in here. So glad you get to join us, Uncle. Let it begin. You guys, just go ahead and sail forward. There's nothing they can do to you. Nothing indeed. As the artillery starts smashing these poor bloodletters to bits. Yeah, I'd want to save our... Perfect. I want to save our ammo on the plague drones if we can. They should come charge us once they realize that Kugat's got artillery. Noxbringer, you go ahead and launch one like right here. There's the 3-round burst. Yeah, you missed a little bit. We're disappointed, I can't lie. What are you gonna do, Corn? They move into the grenades, which delete that first group pretty effectively. A new brew. Just go ahead and charge him. No reason to keep using ammunition. Rot Knights arrive. Everyone go ahead and charge. Smattering of grenades, and that should be the end for most of these bloodletters. Distracted for a moment. Alright, sweet. No, everyone up top. You can pretty much ignore those bloodletters. They aren't going to do much anyway. Excuse me. Alright, Kugath, you and the other hero up top here. Kugath will have you up front, facing this direction. You two this way. The disrespect we are employing here. Since you don't have expert charge defense, we're not going to have you up front. We'll have these plague bearers up front. These exalteds here. this location, you here. And then the War Shrine. One-eyed Rotters. Rot Knights and Box Knights inside. They will have Furies, but I'm not really all that concerned. Alright, we're on Legend, so we have to quickly just throw in a bunch of towers. 2,000 here, 2,000 here, and then 2,000 here. And then we will go ahead and summon in some more Beasts of Nurgle whenever we can. 7 to wave, 30 seconds. How much do those beasts cost? 800. That's really not so bad. Uncle Fruck will come on this way for me. And we go for a trap on that side. And so it begins. Enemy reinforcements approaching out from the sides. Okay, so they'll just have one unit of Plague Bearers in each. What are those? Fleshhounds? Fun. You three, go handle those Fleshhounds.
The crow brings death.
Brings death. Here, you guys can come back over here to give everyone the extra melee defense all at the same time. We love sick. Go ahead and summon us in a beast soon. Not yet. There's the big beautiful boy. Set him up front. They have to waddle into hand grenades still, which would be all sorts of fun. You tried, didn't you? Didn't work out. You freak one back. Let you hold. Don't really want you up front, so go ahead and come on back yourself. Don't worry, we'll get you a new angle. Summon ourselves in another beast. I'm gonna go ahead and unsummon these guys, see if they come back with full health. Then we'll summon another beast. Beast, beast, beast. We're good and surrounded, but that's no problem. Ugath, that's gonna be your job. Look on this side. 800, which means more towers over here. Go tier 2 tower. Well, they've got skull cannons. You go get the skull cannon then. Those need to go. So yeah, no, Kuga's got this handled. So if we were to summon them in, okay, they've got to regenerate. That seems fine. So Rot Knight, so I'm gonna go ahead and teleport withdraw you as well. Just take a quick break. Drop down the fecundity over here. These lads are taking a bit of damage, being surrounded a smidge. It is support. We're not to use any mana or magic on our first wave here. You've got the contagion hit. Let's go ahead and bring that over. I'm sure they're going to love it. And activate. Beautiful. Let's go for a bunch of tier 2 towers. Because they still are tier 2 Nurgle towers. They're going to be a nightmare. And we get plenty of them, too. Kill. Not winning and not losing that duel, but we've got a nice defensive wall here. And the wave is nearly over, which is also fantastic to see. Exalteds hold the line like champs. Come over here and help out with this skull cannon. And you guys go ahead and flee. Oh yeah, back to full. Oh, back to full at 7. Okay, so now we know. They can't go any higher than 7. So there's no cheesing it. In fact, we got cheesed ourselves. What does this thing do besides? Does it give us extra armor or anything? Icon of Ruin. Cool. I don't think that's for us. I think it's what happens when you don't control it.
Sickness.
Alright, well we know that we can't bring them back at full health, so we just gotta wait for the 2200 to get these guys in. That stinks. Probably not what we should have done then. Only one way to find out though, because let's go ahead and grab the squad. March them up. Well, actually, we'll send you forward. We'll have these two beasts just gonna hang out and hold the line. Everything else. Let's get ready to hit the next area.
Bringing sickness.
Bringing sickness. We got the 2200. Let's go ahead and bring them back before I forget. Yeah, they've got only 18. All kinds of unfortunate. That's okay, we'll keep them, we'll try to keep them alive. Maybe if they get taken out all the way, they can come back to fire. Well, the answer to that is probably not. Toads, we can leave you here with the beasts. There's a weird fixation on trying to take back this zone, even though they can't capture it, so... And we'll see. Ugath onward. Get you back in fire. Well, we can just go ahead and replace their ammo when we need it. Yeah, they can start blasting their line to bits. We can slow them as they advance. I'll just go ahead and send the entire blob in this direction. Send you two drones round. Everyone else do. Still have our two summons. Rot Knights we'll keep in this position, that way we can take either side. Move them up this way. Frunkel, you come on in as well. Just a bad time to be a Corn Worshiper. Unholy hand grenades, ripping them to shreds. There goes the artillery as well. Gugath comes chortling in. Blessings of War. They just start throwing them this direction. And they evaporated those Chaos Warriors. Together. Together as one. Go drop this gun into here. That should bounce around to all of our units nearby. Oh, I went too soon. I did too soon. Hellfire banner goal. Mortis engine effect. He already has one naturally, so that's a double up. Taking damage pretty quick just for being around him. One of your units has used all of its ammunition. Let's go ahead and give the frontal squad one unit of Plague Bearers. And these guys are having not a great time, but those Exalteds. Wonder why he's rampaging. Must be something to do with the foreign corruption.
Very swell.
Alright, let's get everyone redeployed. Gugath turn. I don't exactly remember where they come from in this section, so we'll find out quite soon. You two. And we got some new units unlocked, which are going to be Exalted Plague Bearers. First, of course, we always need more towers. So, tier 4 tower here. Tier 4 tower here. Time until wave. We don't have much. Get a couple of extra exalteds. Have them hold these zones, and you two can be our artillery for this position. Where are my... two flyers? Good, bring them on over. Bring them on over. I was shooting at the last couple guys here. Alright, here they come. Drop a trap on both sides there. The towers should just tear them to pieces. Magical towers. Magical towers be like that.
The Plaguefather expects.
The Plaguefather expects. We've got a pretty nice wall here. I don't foresee much being able to get through here. Unless they try to go after this side. Another skull cannon. Interesting. I can give you guys a little bit more ammo. 800 costs a bit more than I'm willing to spend. So what about instead? We make Kugath? Ah, no, we can't quite yet. Heals for these two, get them out of melee if we can. Block that entire entrance. Everyone should be in guard mode that is proper infantry. They can't even get close. What a shame. Here come the next group of hounds. The ones that are alive, that is. You come over here in front of them. We've got some more. Oh, those are Furies swarming on towers. Thank goodness they are such low-tier towers, doesn't really matter. No one here cares. Ooh, chariots too. Bring it. Weaken them. We gotta go ahead and turn and throw some artillery in that direction. Go for another tier 2 tower. We don't really seem to need much higher than tier 2. Kind of a win more at that point. So we can, let's go ahead and do a tier 3 here, just in case anything spicy sneaks through. Trolls can fight on this side. You two are just obliterating everything. Summon in some normal plague bearers, add them to our group. And we'll bring them in on this side. This is crazy. You've got the repeatable effects. Let's bring you over here for everyone that's surrounding Kugath, and we can have multiple Mortis engines going on at the same time. There's a trap there. And a trap there. Well, that's that. Buildings are under attack.
Infection is inevitable.
That's got such a big effect. Absolutely here for it. I'm gonna go knock out the skull cannon over here for me. Wave depleted. We're a little bit depleted ourselves, but I think we can heal that up naturally through our army ability here. Good old fecundity. Alright, sweet. And that one's out of ammo. We'll go ahead and just drop the fecundity over here. He'll sweep on through. Skull Cannon has been surrounded by its one weakness, a bunch of angry bugs. They have killed our towers, haven't they? Put back in the tier 2s. Killing the towers is kind of petty. I'm not really all that concerned. We'll go ahead and speed that up.
Nurgle's pestilent brutal.
Heroes and single entities, let's go ahead and form up.
For my study.
You two here. Go ahead and refill their ammunition. By good, it looks like 50%. A building was destroyed. Cheeky. How about I replace it? Oh, you can't. Oh, for 7 seconds. We can't.
Ready to defy.
Yet. You can put them down. I'm trying to speed this wave up. We are bullying Khorne here. I guess if these were higher tier towers, they wouldn't make it even this close. Wave's gone. What else you got for me? I'm gonna move them around as this horrifying blob. Add you to it. And they're already just getting deleted by the artillery. Well, go ahead and refill their ammunition. Then come off to this side. You three, circle. I said circle. Here. Post up behind them. Kugath goes right into the middle of them. Nothing they can do about it. Sneaky artillery deleting these Chaos Warriors and otherwise quickly and easily. They can't even make it to our front line. Grenades away right into those Chaos Warriors. Oh, they turned around. What a bad idea. Soul Grinders arrive. I'm gonna drag some more back to the old Realm of Souls with them. Forge of Souls is where they come from. Forward, everyone, forward. Now for the final survival point. Which looks like they're all coming from ahead of us here. Move up, blob. Trolls on this side. Smashing into these Chaos Warriors. There's nothing left. There's nothing left. Now let's move up as a blob on this side. Wave 2 complete. We'll speed them along, so they're gonna move really, really slowly. Capturing the zone. That'll give us some more soul grinders. It's the guys that can actually chuck the death's heads.
Another chance to test my finest boxing.
Exactly. Now we'll go for tier 3 towers. To kill any of the elites. Then we summon in a great unclean one. And all the soul grinders we can afford. We can't afford very many of them. Well, that's a bummer. I think it'll be okay though. We got here. Spread these guys out a bit. Trolls, get back here. Plaguefather in the center. And here he comes.
Khorne's gatekeeper. This is the demon prince whose soul we seek.
I don't know who you think you're growling at, sir, but it's definitely not me. Where are you going?
Calculating my destination.
Calculating my destination. At least one of you has a ransom visitations to give to this man. Enjoy. Visitations away. I think we can actually layer them. Hit him with a second one. One normal, one overcast. Why aren't you coming down to fight? Summon friends there. We don't even... Just killing him with spells seems pretty disrespectful to me. Rip that. Drop that melee defense, let that kind of surge through his entire core there. Plaguefather's get in there. Go help. Oh good, now you're gonna come fight. Fantastic. I was hoping. Alright everyone, kill him. Nothing else matters. Can't even see him, he's still surrounded. Alright drones, you go over here and take out the skull cannon. Fecundity. Drop another Rains of Visitations on his head. We do the Contagion as well. We'll drain you. Barely till you're moldering. Epic pixelated duels what we're having here. Going even further beyond, is it working? No, he's just gonna go ahead and fizzle away. Poor soul. Getting shot by the skull cannon isn't cool. Big heal here. Big heal here. Break them. Spirit Leech on. Is he already? He's not down yet. The Gatekeeper champion. Spirit Leech, he should be going quite soon though. Here's another corruption right through their line. Decides that Kugat's too scary, he's gonna go fight someone else. We respect that. Won't keep you alive, but we understand and respect it. Other Rains of Visitations, he's down to 2,000 health. He's got an absolute ton. Heal this group over here, who is continuously dueling with Hord's minions. Those Minotaurs have got to go. Corruption going. We are losing these lads, so let's quickly give them some heals. Quickly give them some heals. Got him caught. I'm impressed with your just ability to survive. Down he goes. And that would be the end for Khorne's forces. Didn't have to use any of the weapons from Khorne's realm either. There goes one of your blood shrines. Got a really awesome death animation. Just kind of melts down. Charge these blood crushers, and then we'll go for a Mark of the Leper. Yes, on yourself. Well, now you definitely have to go get into combat. Drones drag down these Minotaurs. That one got flat. Minotaurs lose to a bunch of bugs. What a shame. Khorne's champion is mine, and so is the soul. Alright, we secure a heroic victory in the fight against the Gatekeeper. Only 166 of our own fall. It's not bad at all. I'm thinking if we go for the replenishment here, we are going to be sorely mistaken, so let's just take the gold.
Bring them.
Ursun is not dead. The bear still clings to life. Of course, God blood to break a curse.
Too long. I was imprisoned in shadow. Finally, my flesh returns. Flesh to tear, little demon. When I am free, you will know the wrath of a god. The bonds of the Forge are strong, and you grow weak. Our journey is not complete.
The Lord of Shadows is a shadow no more. With his curse broken, he can pursue his burning desire to enact revenge and dominate the world. Good. Another soul is ours, contained within the Tome of Fates. It would be much easier if we could collect the essence of any demon. But a true soul only comes from those with mortal origins. That is why we must slay demon princes, for their soul stuff, no matter how wretched, comes from a creature that was once mortal. So, to complete this great task, we must hunt down 2 more demonic princelings.
And like that, we secure our second soul. We gain extra growth, control Nurgle corruption, and income for 10 turns, but our economy is a little bit trashed at the moment, which is kind of to be expected with what we've been dealing with. Magungus, you're hunting down Tianxi, excellent. I think we can go ahead and have you comfortably go into March.
Follow grandfather's orders.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, now our immediate threat is absolutely Katerin. So she's already been kicked out of the realm. We are back over here. Oh, and the realm it closes. I didn't realize that.
Plaguefather,
Oh, he must have closed it.
I must test my wrath.
It is too bad you can't snag more than one soul in a cycle. I understand why you can't, but maybe only let the player do so. The AI doesn't need to, but the player can be awesome. Airborne Agues, extra melee attack, weapon strength, and missile resist for all of our flyers. Good idea. Kugath is not... His spells are just not needed. And Morval win more.
This will work.
Let's hope so. We made it home safely. And now can march on Hell Pit. Put these exotic animals to better use. Excellent. Yes, the plagues are soon to spread. Let's go give them to, like, Kislev proper.
First, our father requires prayer.
Exactly. I mean, we've already got flaccid... So all their stuff's gonna cost more? That is perfect. Enjoy having the flaccidest buys. Tear everything here, and get ready to start rebuilding. It would have honestly been better if they reclaimed the settlement from us, or they reclaimed them in the first place, that way we could get the reclamation bonus. Dolkalnir up to tier 3, so all of those settlements are fixed up. We just need a Confederate Zomarkon.
You speak to Tabagon, chosen of Nurgle.
Chosen of Nurgle. We sure do. Alright, well that's gonna be all the time I've got for today. Thank you all so much for stopping on by today's Kugath Plaguefather Realms Chaos campaign. That's a second soul secured. Next time we're gonna try to grab the soul of Tzeentch. But if you're not the first one in Tzeentch's realm, you really don't want to go for it. Especially on Legend, the AI knows how to get through the maze in a flash, and you will just lose. It's the worst. So we'll try to get the Tzeentch soul, but if that's not the case, be visiting Grandfather's Garden for soul number 3. So thanks for all for stopping on by. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to leave a like for like god and a sub for the sub tone. I'll see you all in the next one.